I just want to know, where are all the men at? There's no men in this world. There's no men.
Have we noticed that men, they know the true definition of loneliness?
Going to Home Depot in a crop top to find a BF.
I don't know what man needs to hear this, but stop trying to buy her love.
Nowadays, when life gets tough, women visits Home Depot to try and get a husband.
So there's this trend going on TikTok when women are going to Home Depot and they're trying to find, potential mates.
I hear a lot of women complaining about they can't meet men, they meet guys, they don't have a job, they don't have anything going on.
Please do not tell me that there are no good guys out there, because you have just...
There are good guys everywhere. They're just simply invisible to majority of modern women. Kindly subscribe to the channel, as it is our sole form of support. Thank you.
Alright guys, let's try this one more time. We're at our favorite spot. Let's do this. So, no one's approached me. I only approached people to ask questions. Because I don't know what I'm doing here. I feel like I need to act more lost. But really, I only came here for paint, so...
Sometimes you have to go to Home Depot to find a man. When a man is ready for marriage, I like to say his light switch is on. So that's why I'm by the light switches. It's honestly like a mating call. Where is he? It's looking bleak. I'm taking one to go. There's other aisles.
This is why I go to Home Depot, to dodge the women at Lowe's. No, you don't. A lot of you women can find a great man, but you are picky, judgmental, and not worth a man's time due to your attitudes and personality. The women that I mostly see doing this look like they in their 30s and up. I'm guessing the boss babe independent lifestyle is not working out after all. These women can show their fake strength all they want, claiming not needing a man. But this here is the results of roaming the streets for too long. They find themselves searching for the man they once rejected when they were in their prime.
Okay, this one's for the ladies. I think I've cracked the code. I think I know where all the single men are. They told us to go to Home Depot. They told us to go to Lowe's. Strike out, strike out. Here's where they are. That's right. It was first day of school today, and my daughter wanted to go there for dinner. And I roll in. I saw about 5 single dads there taking their kids. So this is where it's at. Go and get some chicken. Can't say that I blame them.
Where are all the hot people? I was told that there would be all these attractive singles, and as far as I can tell, I'm the best looking person here.
I've noticed that older women use that as a shaming tactic to men anytime they date a woman in their 20s. And the thing is this, ladies, it's biological. Just like you want a man that's taller than you and makes money and is successful and has security, men want young, beautiful women. If you're in your 30s, sorry to the ladies here at the table, you ain't going to be able to compete with the 21-year-olds. It's a fact. Sorry. Like, Mother Nature gives you your gifts and Father Time takes it away, baby.
They had no problem dating the 30-year-old when they were in their 20s. Now they want to shame men because it doesn't fit their script. It's hard to date older women anyway. I'm 34 and girls my age ignore me. But all these early 20s girls are always into me for some reason. Yep. Just like when a guy who is 21 years old, a 21-year-old gal, doesn't want to have anything to do with him. And still, they rather argue and complain instead of adapting. Well, everyone has their preferences, but I would say most men would prefer a woman who's in her 20s. These older women are bitter because no one's paying attention to them at a certain point in their lives, so they have to resort to shaming and disrespecting men. It's just a complete double standard. No one bats an eye when they were chasing these older guys when they were younger. But now that the tables have turned, they found it to be disgusting. It's just a harsh reality they refuse to accept.
I feel like everyone is always saying that if you're a single woman and you're looking to find someone, that you should just go to the Home Depot and like wander around and a guy will come up to you and talk to you. And I'm here to tell you, they are 100% correct. It actually worked. I went to Home Depot and not only did a man come up to me and talk to me, but he actually asked me where the hay bales are because he thought that I worked at the Home Depot. So I'm flipping the script, you guys.
Is it just me, or have we noticed that men, they know the true definition of loneliness? Now let me expand on that. So when dating apps, we know that it's a fact. Guys have a way harder time on dating apps than females do. In terms of just getting attention whatsoever, a female can go on a dating app and get matches where sometimes guys get 0 matches at all. So imagine how much of a hit to your ego and how depressing that would actually be. So I do feel for men in that case, because that's something that females don't experience as often. It's very rare for a female to experience that, and it's much more common for a male to experience that. Two, when we're single, we have male friends that, and girls still may have male friends in relationships too, but I'm just saying, when you're single and you have male friends, they're usually doing things that a boyfriend might do for you. So little gestures like picking you up, messaging you more. So we still have that role being played by a friend, even though it's not a boyfriend. It's still little aspects of what they do is what a boyfriend would do. So it's not something that guys experience, because girls don't do these gestures for their male friends. So just something to think about. I think that we have to give men a little bit more credit. You know, like we don't experience loneliness as much as they do, and it must be tough.
And finally, if a man lives alone, no one checks on him or call him except his mom. The things women take for granted are rare for a man. We rarely get compliments, and most of us will only get flowers at our funerals. I've been on the dating apps all year and haven't got a single match yet. It's so disheartening. Honestly, after 24 years of being alone, we just come to peace with it. Would rather stay single and have peace than experience the pain that love has wrought. Just not worth it. I get maybe 1 to 3 matches a year. None go beyond a few messages. I've been on 3 dates total in the last 10 years. Dating apps are a waste of time, especially for men. If I were you, I would not even waste my time on there. If you really want to date though, then meeting people in real life is what I recommend. But be careful, because you could just be the next side dude she's just dating. I mean, women today promote having multiple partners. But on the loneliness side, some men have been lonely for years, and at some point, they just get used to it. I'm sure some of these guys would love to find a woman, but who knows what's out there these days? That's why we have a large percentage of men that just walked away and gave up on dating completely. It's not that exciting for them anymore. The headache isn't worth it. Now it's more about hobbies and things they enjoy. Dating really is in a crisis the way it's going.
For the first time in history, it's gonna start raining men. It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Amen. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna let myself.
Knowing what I know, if I didn't know what I know, I wouldn't date her.
But I do feel like maybe you're up a little high on like the check boxes of women.
No.
I feel like a lot of guys, they don't have that standard that you have.
There's so
It's
many,
true,
but
Pat.
there's so many good dudes in the world.
I'm still waiting for one to come around for all my single friends. And they're out there dating, so where are they?
Hold on.
Where are they? We need to know, because I don't know about that.
You got to say which single friends you're dating.
Bro.
No, you have to tell me in
honestly,
this, but some
no.
of them, it's not, some of them, I'm just like,
There's not a lot of good single dudes. I'm just saying.
There's so many good single dudes.
Where?
But some of these,
I will have to say a lot of the girls I know would say Where, bro? They're playing
what
games. They're standing me up. They're not texting me back. They're freaking... Where are the guys? They're not at the bars. What, at freaking church? Like, no.
Oh, then never mind. Yeah, I mean...
I didn't meet you at the church.
Nah, but...
I feel like just with the times now, it would be so hard to date.
Yeah,
and like
okay,
watching
I can't talk about dating. No, I wouldn't.
So what do you mean then? You said there's a bunch of single good dudes.
There's what I mean. There's a bunch of good dudes, but it's also like, ask all those questions. Like, what are you doing? Are you playing games? Ask the exact same thing for them.
For the women?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a red flag the way she's talking, and I'm assuming her friends are the same way. The attitude and their perception is immediate turn-off. Good guys are everywhere. She just isn't interested. She's confusing good men for attractive men. There are a lot of really good dudes that aren't attractive. There's not many good attractive dudes. The good dudes have given up and chillin' at home, leaving you to fight over the ones that like to play games and ghost you. If she stops talking through and over him, she might hear him. Avoiding women like her. She's loud and annoying, wondering why she's single, where all the good men have gone. The good men know where you are, and they're avoiding those places. When a woman says there's no good dudes, she just means that the type of guys that she wants does not want her. Therefore, because she can't get them to commit, she says there's no good guys out there. But we can all tell why these guys are avoiding this woman. What kind of man would enjoy having a conversation where he is constantly interrupted anyway? I almost thought this man had a stuttering problem. Then I quickly realized she just wasn't being respectful when he was trying to speak. But good guys are everywhere, especially their friend zone.
Where are all the good men? Where are all the good men? I keep dating these assholes. I keep dating these guys that aren't doing the work. They're not emotionally intelligent. Where are all the good women? I keep dating women who are crazy and who are like stage 5 clingers, and I can't seem to find any good ones. Really? There's no good ones? There's none? You haven't met any of them? But you're okay? You're good? Here's the thing. I keep seeing people in my comments being like, oh, you know, I know so many men that are just man children and men aren't doing the work and yada, yada, yada. We only attract people who mirror our level of dysfunction, right? You only attract people who mirror your level of dysfunction. So if you keep getting in relationships with people who you think are dysfunctional and you think you're okay, you're the catch, you're the prize, I hate to break it to you, but there's something going on with you that you need to look at.
How old are you?
I'm 47.
Let's say I wanted to take you out on a date. How much should I spend on that first date?
It doesn't matter. If there's a connection, it could be hot dogs in the park.
Now, did you feel the same way when you were 22?
No.
What was the difference?
Educating myself, wisdom, being on the earth, understanding that someone can have means, but it doesn't mean they have to like show it right away. It's about connecting with someone.
What would the expectation have been back then as opposed to, now?
I think more of looking for someone to take care of me as opposed to I'm looking for someone that is going to be a partner that's going to complement what I'm already doing and what I've already got going on. I'm not going to be triggered or attached to any old patterns or old ways of picking someone. And I'm fine if I don't wind up having someone. I'm a whole person and
that's all you need.
That's all I need.
I would say that chasing the 1% got her to that point in her life. Most women believes that a man should take care of them and be their sponsor. They don't look for real love and a connection anymore. They tend to realize that once they get older, like this lady did, and it's just a struggle because now they've got competitors. But these men today are saying, if you rejected me when I was at my lowest, trying to build my life, then I don't want you when I've built up my life in my 40s. It's only fair.
I always tell people, if you're single, come down to Houston, gay or straight, because they got it popping down there. It's men's present and available.
I don't know what man needs to hear this, but stop trying to buy her love. You cannot buy a woman's love. It doesn't matter how much money you give her. If she doesn't like you and she's just using you, nothing is going to change that. So you need to have some self-respect. You are worthy of respect, love, reciprocation, and all of the things that come with a healthy relationship. Stop letting these women emotionally abuse you and then blame it on their hormones. Stop giving them multiple chances over and over when they've been verbally abusive and said some really fucked up things in a female rage. It's not acceptable. Do not allow these women to trick you into being a number on their roster. If she doesn't want to date you and you've been intentional, she doesn't like you. You should never beg a woman to stay. You should never beg a woman to come back. You should never have to beg for quality time, attention, care, and the exact same things that she's asking for. It's basic human decency. Have some self-worth and speak up for yourself. Stop allowing these women to play you just because you think she looks good. Okay, bye.
Real love isn't something you can buy. When you try to purchase someone's affection, it turns the relationship into a transaction, not a true connection. Lasting love is built on respect, trust, and emotional closeness that goes beyond money. It's about forming a deep bond that makes both people's lives better, not just relying on wealth to keep things going.
If you're still asking yourself, where are all the good men? They're pretty much hiding out until they find the same thing that they will provide. It's basically for their weaknesses and insecurities to be known but not taken for granted. Which I know sounds like a bare minimum kind of thing. But the truth is that that sort of thing is expected of men, but somehow it is not expected for men. And that's why good men are still out there. They just don't want to be found by the wrong person.
You know, I thought y'all were lying about it, about going to Home Depot and finding a man. Not a lie. Every single time I've been in there for the past 3 weeks, I have gotten some type of compliment. It doesn't matter what I look like. Every single time I've gone in, I've looked like dog booty, actually. And some man comes up to me and says the most random things. Today, this man said he loves the way I present myself and my posture is so good. If y'all want a hardworking man, y'all better get to Home Depot. Run, don't walk, because you will find a man in Home Depot. I swear, they don't care about the ring. They don't care about anything. But they will give you that compliment.
I'm 35 years old. I've never been married. And I have no kids. The reason that I'm telling you this is because I'm scared of commitment. But I'm not scared of commitment in the sense that you think. I'm not scared of commitment because I'm scared I'm gonna cheat on that person and I can't be faithful. I'm not scared of commitment because I'd have to give up this social media. I really don't care. I'm not scared of commitment because I'd have to spend the rest of my life with one person. I want that. I'm scared of commitment because I'm scared to fail. Deathly afraid to fail. I don't want to fail her. I don't want her to fail me. And I don't want us to fail each other. I've worked really, really hard to get to where I am today. A stable job, a house, a dog, a car, all the things that make you feel safe. Building my life so all I have to do is bring someone in and they're comfortable. And for me, the number one thing is when I do choose to get married, I want to be 100% sure. And I don't want to get divorced. I don't want to be a statistic.
I'm too old to lose half of everything when one day she decides she would be happier with half my stuff and another guy. He said he wants to be 100% sure. Well, he's out of luck because the divorce rate is 80%. Prenup is a must if she agrees her intentions are true. If not, move along. I was that guy. Then I made the wrong choice and trusted a woman with my heart. 51, never married, no kids, because it'll never be 100% and it's just not worth it. I'm okay with dying alone. Don't get married. The likelihood of failure is high, as you only own 50% of the decision-making at best. You are successful now because you own 100%. Many guys dream of starting a family, but they're cautious because of what they see around them. The fact that 80% of divorces are initiated by women weighs heavily on their minds. It makes them wonder about commitment and what might happen in modern relationships. They think about whether their own hopes for a lasting partnership can handle the complexities of relationships today. It's really just a genuine concern if you think about it. There's a lot on the line this man can lose. And in the event, if he were to get married and a divorce occurred and lose everything, building back up his wealth will not be easy work. All of these things are probably just running through his mind, but there's no being 100% sure in relationships today. Most women are just playing a role. They're only on survival mode.